In the galactic criminal justice system, the Jedi are considered the ultimate arbiters of peace throughout the galaxy and soldiers in the war against the Sith army. These are their stories.
Hello everyone and welcome back to KotOR Plays Something. We were playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to do the usual beginning of episode save game. That didn't work. Game 5. There we go. Overwrite. Yeah. Also lets me synchronize right at the start. Hey everyone, welcome back. We are about to head into the Grove to see what has the Kath Hounds all agitated. I'm KotOR. Let's play something. This? Probably just someone enjoying the serenity of the waterfall, which we did see in the previous map, so yeah! That continuity! Who are you?
Kieno nama paule rachikun. Ta kunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha punka bola wana chikne. Wamule slimo podadara nanga kubis mule rabes. Jedu badwana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nunya. Tong patukashmak talea.
What would you like me to do? That is a plain-ass lightsaber. Can't expect really detailed out of this, but man, if they ever did this like current gen, 2 generations after this, I would so want to customize the outer look of my lightsaber as well.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo.
So, I remember that this was a thing, but I don't remember like the solution here. I might as I get into it, but it's a benefit of having been so long since I've played.
Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Chikun ita hodonga ikin kuno pa mulera chikun simo podona rundi hodunga ku nkabe runda di hodonga kun hankabi wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tukning chatuk ka chikun ita hodonga
Likely the blood is his own. If there were fingerprints, then that would help out immensely. Is there anything else I should know? Hendon was holding his side, Rickard was favoring a leg. Okay, well first off, anyone that's favoring a leg is healed now. Let's speak with the droid first. Information droid.
You must be the one Master Baruch has enlisted to help you with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi and Tail and the central government facilities here in Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Corvalletti, Rickard. Is there any info?
Tell me about these planes.
These planes are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irians are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kath Hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds and small farms and holdings dot the plague. Is there any other...
Carry a weapon because these shits are dangerous. What'd you find out about the
My
body?
preliminary analysis of the body indicates that it... Is there
One
any
shot to
other...
the torso. I'll have more later.
I will...
Should have paid attention to who's doing what.
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Perhaps I haven't. Yes, of course, Mr. Gould.
Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case as best I can, though. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there. And all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Okay. Just got this in the Mass Effect loot crate last night. If you trace my channel, you know how that friggin' goes. Well, no, I'm saving that for Shadowrun. Okay, so this guy was out running.
And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rock south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
I want to discuss the murder. Okay, I wanted to find out who had weapons, who's favoring what.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Well, tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
It was cloudy. I don't even need to write down anything more. Doesn't matter who's favoring what. I want to discuss the murder.
Miki grabul mogo, kachi chu ita botdunga, tolbank wale uganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadana nga kumbist mule rabes. Jedo badwana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha anununya. Tong patuk kashmak talea. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa nita poe tikito dolpa da bongualeo gandona chuchut kachi chu ita dundonga yumalita.
What about the injuries?
Chilamulane ni dubo
Because Handon might have done something too.
Mulera muchashat pakat.
Can I continue investigating? Do not know. Okay, so, information droid. Find out about the body. Energy blast in the torso.
These planes are rifled. There have been over 35 catalogued small farms.
Okay, so I'll have more questions later. You, why weren't you carrying a gun?
How can I be of further assistance?
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned it.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Always? Have you ever said that before? I want to ask
How
you
can I
something
be of
else.
further assistance?
What did you see happen?
Actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so he's obviously covering something up and not just his
What
side.
do you want to know?
Luke said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some areas. Haven't seen many in the area recently. What with those Cath hounds acting up, but they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one. Like I said before, I shot, and pow, went down. But when I come over here, now I don't have nothing to do with this.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you...
What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting areas south of here, and I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an area. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
That's all for now.
Right.
Okay, so... he may have shot... him. And then was in turn shot by the hunting rifle.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino
I want to discuss the murder.
Runda di Hotonga. Takung just takmik. Jedabadwa. Tong haitwam. Muchashakpa.
Ricketer's lying.
Akupa.
It was cloudy. There was no sun glare.
Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto.
It would be nice if I had like a force power to be able to tell if someone was lying.
Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira. Ta kunjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachi chu ita bo dunga. Tolbabang waleo ganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka abola wana chikne. Amule slimo podada nanga kumbis mulira best.
Come on.
Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podon. Mucho shak pakat. Ki.
Okay, so I do get to ask that stuff. Handon.
How can I
Old
be of
buddy,
further
old pal.
assistance?
How'd you know him?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard.
Not sending Grandma Christmas cards?
Merely having heard
Life day
unkind
cards?
things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
Wow, that's defensive. No one says he killed him, yet.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine.
No, that's just his
Now,
fat mother.
I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man. But I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes. And I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Alright, Limpy.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball.
That's not helping.
Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on it. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences.
Differences?
We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Ha ha ha. I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
You know the victim. Why would someone want to kill him?
Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one.
Alright,
Can't you see that it must have been Handon?
But why?
I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
That's all for now.
Right.
Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould.
Oh, by
Is there
Mr.
any
I
other
don't like
information you need?
speeders. What can you tell me about him and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garrett spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay, so Mr. I don't like speeders. Can I confront him about that?
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
You want to kill him? Your wife? Why do you want to kill him? Nothing more right now.
Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about this bar brawl.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right.
Alright, Master, let's see what we can do about this. I want to discuss the murder. My thoughts are Handon may have come out for some fisticuffs, maybe gotten shot by Calder before Rickard killed him. I'm gonna say Rickard.
Akupa che kupa. Gino mulera king paija. Slimu po duama.
It had a fight over business matters.
Chikun idahaldonga. Yeking kuno ba mulerachi. Takum just miki grabelmogo. Kachichu itabodunga. Tolbabank waleo. Kachikun idahaldonga. Yeking kuno ba mulera. Muchashak pakat. Kiyeno.
Okay, so now we get to find out about the blaster.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon found
We
at the scene.
cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information you need?
Did not belong to the victim.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the
That
body?
blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous calf hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession.
Can you prove it
I
was
would
stolen?
most
Did
appreciate
you
it if
file
I
a
could
police
have it
report?
back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right
Of course.
Is there any other
now.
information?
Did he file a missing property? Yeah, there we go. Is a report of Handon's blaster
I
being
am
stolen.
sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
You're very green. I'll have more
Very
questions
well.
later.
I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why didn't you file a
Of course,
missing
of
weapons
course.
report? Well, you.
So, what do you want to know?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So, what do you want to know?
Nothing
Right.
more right now.
How can I be of further assistance?
You wanted to kill him for having an affair
Knock
with your
his
wife.
block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Neddick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Okay, so the lack of missing weapon report is concerning. Let's see if we can discuss that.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino
Be determined by
Mulera
the weapon found by the body.
Slimu.
Blaster's handguns, he lied about it being stolen.
Di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tonking ba nuno tek. Tokning chatukune mulera bez. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yeking kuno
sample.
ba mulera. Mucho shak pa.
Okay, blood sample.
Is
Droid,
there
what
any
you
other
got?
information you need?
Tell me about the blood sample on the murder
Just
weapon.
received back an analysis
Or
of the sample
that
of
weapon.
the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived.
Oh, crap.
The blood on the weapon is definitely not KotOR. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information you need?
I will have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Okay.
How can I be of further assistance?
Nothing more right
Of course.
now.
Of course.
So, what do you want to know?
Nothing more right
Right.
now.
Is
Let's
there any
double
other-
check.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
He was shot in the back, too. Alright, let's see about this. Want to talk about the murder.
Tong abom sha umnina wanga kumbis king balemura Johnny yon tunjiji ida
It didn't belong to the victim.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi wana kun bez ching
It's Hendon's blood.
akupa che kupa Gino mulera kenpaija Slimu podu wama
He's clutching his side.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi wana kun bez ching palamule punking ba nunotek tokning chatukune mulerabes
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeda badawana ni di bobo tong na bungsha nununya tong patukashmak talea ka chikun ida hodonga yeking kuno ba mulera chikun slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe
No, they're both guilty. Right? Record color, must have also hit Hendon. No, Hendon was out here for some fisticuffs. He hadn't reported that blaster stolen.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek tokning chatukune mulerabes tong abom sha umnina wanga kun bez king balemuraya Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana kababo olpamuji
Twilight's talk too slow. He was jealous of Calder's good looks. He admitted that Calder was having an affair with his wife.
Takumjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Amules limo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mule ra chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunka bene. Runda di hodonga kun hunka bi. Wana kun bez ching palamule.
Your headtails are really shiny.
Tugning chatukune mule rabes. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane ni
So Hendon was guilty of murder and record of attempted murder.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Takum justak. Miki grabulmogo. Kachi chu ita bodunga. Dolpa bank. Wale oganda naru
Yay.
chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadara nanga kumbis mule rabes. Ka chikun ida hodonga. Ikin kuno pa mule ra chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Thanks, that's a ringing endorsement.
Wonga kunbis dolpi kikuyana.
Wow, so that took the entire episode. Yeah. And a level up for Karth. Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm glad we could get to the bottom of that. Isn't this the way we came in? Yeah, because it's the Kath Hound's there, and then this body, like, not here a moment ago when I approached this way. Anyway, guys, yeah, this was fun. Like, it was more or less like, yeah, you killed him, and then he accidentally shot him, but it was nice to kind of go through figuring all that out. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter.com/BoaterBug and support me on Patreon.com/BoaterBug. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you think I referenced, you know, if you can think of references that I should have put into this episode that I didn't. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you next time.